just start off with the scripture. We'll get into it.
Come. Heaven and earth will pass away, but his word.
Yeah, as soon as you get it, we'll start. Con, you got it.
All right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 35. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahawashi.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahawashi.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Rakah.
Rakah.
Kodash. Double honor to our apostles, the elders, great millstone, still rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, I'm the brother Kazak to my writers.
Ayashama.
All right, and the great demolition is what's coming. Okay, in particular for you Edomites. All right, because we currently live in your power structure, your world system. That shit's gonna get knocked down. Okay, and along with that is gonna come a lot of changes. Okay, the earth is about to change. We're witnessing a changeover or a transition. All right, and the earth itself is going to change. So the way you may look at certain plants now, different animals, okay, the air we breathe, all that's going to be different in the kingdom of heaven, man. Now keep, no, what say?
I was gonna say the size of vegetation.
Yeah.
The size of animals.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big factor, man. You know, everything's about to be different, and we're gonna prove it. So that's what we're getting into with this lesson. It's inspired from the brother watching the Zaquan Rakaya Kwam from London. You know, because this is what he was talking about, man. Because see, here it is, you Edomites, you're all high on the horse, and you pretty much think that nothing is going to take you down, man. But the Most High, Yahawashi is going to take you down. And like I said, we're living in a transition period. You know what I'm saying? Like the work don't stop once Yahawashi comes, you know? There's going to be more work to be put in. Now, we're not going to be teaching, all right? But we're going to be taking over nations. Okay, we're going to be forcing people to work, to build, all right? We're going to be burning weapons with our spiritual power, these weapons from World War III. So it's going to be a lot of things that take place, man. The Lord going to bring us down into the wilderness, all right? Make us judges. He's going to plead with us, all right? All these things have to happen, man. But along with that comes the earth changing, okay? Go ahead.
All right, this is the definition for demolition, you know, on Google. It said the action or process of demolishing or being demolished, and the synonyms go into destruction.
Yeah, see, and that's the meaning of the end of the world. All right, your world, your rule being destroyed. Okay. So along with that goes the demolishing of all these different modern day caves. You know, your sky-rise buildings, high-rise buildings. You know, all this concrete. You know, and all these different things are bad for the environment. These cars. Ain't none of this stuff gonna be in the kingdom, man. Don't look at the kingdom of heaven like it's gonna be like America, man. All right? Completely different. Completely polar opposite, man. Totally different. Because Jacob and Esau are not the same, man. This is a wicked kingdom. And our kingdom's gonna be a righteous kingdom. And our kingdom's gonna be on a level. This kingdom ain't hitting on nothing that we living in, man. You Jakes, you all amazed off of small shit, man. Esau don't got nothing. The Lord gave this nigga Esau a consolation prize, man, simply because he wasn't giving him the promise. Well, I guess I'll give him this. I mean, I gave his brother everything, so, well, let's get this nigga a sword, you know? You have that. And that's what you got. You know, so you see America's power, Esau, by way of America, their power was mainly through their military, man, going back to that sword. Not to mention, like the elder brother Tazwan from Atlanta, he made the point how Esau, he hunts everything, man. Well, two things he does. He hunts everything and he weaponizes everything. You know, so this devil, you know, he's hunting the trees. You know, he hunts every type of animal you can name, you know, because damn near everything is an endangered species now, man. I saw that book at Books A Million the other day, man. It's a book, it's entitled Endangered Species. And you know what? They ain't showing shit that you already know about, like a dodo bird and stuff like that. They show you every animal in the book. So it's basically they tell you every animal is endangered, man. And basically Esau, he's telling on himself. Because it's all thanks to you. You know, so you hunt the animals, you hunt the trees, you hunt air. The air all destroyed because of you. Chemtrails, man. Because every time you wake up, you see them spraying all these goddamn zigzags in the sky, man. You know, so you hunt everything and you also weaponize everything, man. You know, you got everybody killing each other. You turn the woman against the man, divide and conquer. You turn sex into a weapon. Like now you got to protect yourself from sex. Sex is a goddamn weapon, man. You run into a woman, you get all type of damn diseases now. And vice versa. A woman that she messed with the wrong man, the man, he may be a sodomite, and she catches some shit. You know? So this is just all out hell on the earth, man. You got to go. All right? Yeah, you did a great job being that sword of the Most High. This is exactly what you are, man. So you're going to get torn down. Your kingdom going to go. And our kingdom's going to grow up. Like it says in Jeremiah, how the Lord set up Jeremiah to pull down and to tear down. He was prophesying against kingdoms. He even prophesied against us. We went down. But then he said how he's going to, you know, prophesy for us to be built and planted, man. That's the time that we're coming into now. And you see it by way of these camps popping up. All right? You got it out.
Back to the synonyms of demolition, destruction, knocking down, pulling down.
Well, now, what's the Lord going to knock down? What is it? Malachi. You got it, brother.
All right, this is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. It said, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Yeah, y'all said that during the Dark Ages in the Byzantine Empire. We pushed your ass in the fucking caves, man, where you belong. Okay, using the Caucasus Mountains. So what it says among the bushes they braid. You know, you was living like animals, man. You was in a lower state. You know, a super lower state, man. You know, like I told you in Genesis, the third chapter, upon thy belly shalt thou go. So Esau was in a super lower state during that time, man. You know, and you know about it. You know it happened to you. But now all of a sudden, you know, you the star. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden you the guy, because the Lord made you the guy, man. So you were impoverished, but you said you're going to return and build the desolate places. Basically, that rebirth, the Renaissance, the rebirth of the Roman Empire, man. Mm-hmm. And you look up the definition for Renaissance, it literally means rebirth. And you read, you know, one of the definitions, they say how you basically brought back certain literature and arts, which date back to the Greco-Roman period. So this is the exact kingdom coming back. Mm-hmm. This is the rebirth of Edom, man.
Yeah, the Roman Empire. Like we've been watching the series, you know, going to little Caligula.
Yep, Caligula.
And this is the same system being set back up, man. You know, and how was Esau's kingdom built up, man? All right, through the enslavement, all right, of Israel, man. That's how Esau was able to build, man. America was built up off the backs, all right, of Israelites, man. You know, and then I know you know more about it, how they was taking the gold from South and Central America and building up Europe, because Europe is the bottomless pit, man. When you see those cathedrals, you know, and all those infrastructures, you know, they're laid in gold over there in Europe, that gold came from the Western Hemisphere, all right, that the Spanish, all right, made the Northern Kingdom, you know, mine, man. You know, if they didn't get a certain amount of gold, they get their hands cut off. They were working to death till they literally died, man. You know,
that's how you were financed in building, you know, rebuilding, you know, Europe. Mm-hmm. You know, to build it up your way, the Edomite way. You know, because you robbed us, man. But now we coming into the time we're about to rob you. Esau, Edom, Because all that stuff you got is ours anyway. Yeah, you got it, brother.
And it says, thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
He's going to demolish.
Mm-hmm. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahawashi have indignation forever.
So the Lord is going to hate these Edomites forever. And that hasn't changed. You know? But the point is, the Lord said he's going to throw down. So it's going to be a lot of different scenarios is going to take place to exemplify that point, man. Mm-hmm. You seeing the Lord taking this man out, first and foremost, him destroying America is going to begin with that. America being destroyed, but see, that's not the end of it. You got to think about all these different Edomites, because it ain't just Esau in America. You know? The Lord got to take them Russians out.
Yep.
You know, you got Edomites in Sweden, Edomites in Holland, Edomites in France.
Yep.
You know, well, the brothers in London. Yep. You know, because you got the Akim in London, but guess what? The elite, they're in London.
Yep. Yep.
And then they going right into slavery, man.
Mm-hmm. And Esau's pride city, you know, that he prides himself in, these cities like London, Paris, all that's gonna be destroyed, man. Because if you think it strategically how the Lord has set Esau versus Esau, you have the NATO and Russia right here at the border over there in Eastern Europe, man. You know, and both of them got nukes pointed at each other. And Russia already said, you know, we're going to make every capital city in the EU, all right, a prime target, all right, on our nuclear list, man. All right. So you can see when the war jump off, you know, it's going to be missile shot from NATO and missile shot from Russia, and it's going to destroy Esau's infrastructure, all these pride cities that he have. Now, America going to be completely destroyed, but the Lord going to demolish he going to pound EU and Russia with those missiles too, man.
And that's all to tear down your infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, see, the whole planet Earth is not going to be destroyed. Get that out your mind, Jake.
Yeah.
The Earth will abide forever, man. Heaven and earth, when it says heaven and earth shall pass away, that's talking about a system. It's not talking about the whole planet, man. All right, you read in Revelation, speaks about new heavens and a new earth. It's a new system. It's a new government. But the Lord said he's also going to renew the earth. Mm-hmm. You know, because see, when you go into the etymology of that word new, it's kainos.
Yep. Yep.
Which means to renew, to refresh.
Yep.
You know, we always speak about how the Lord, he's going to press the reset button. Mm-hmm. Everything is going to start over, and basically it's going to reverse or go back to how it was during the time of the garden. Mm-hmm. As far as how the earth was, it was paradise, man. You know, this shit ain't paradise. What you see out here, man, you go outside, it stinks. You know, it fucking stank outside, man.
Especially in these big cities.
Especially in these big cities, man. You know? And we even, you know, we in the South, you know, and down South, man, you got a lot of trees and stuff, man. But thanks to Esau and thanks to his, you know, his system, thanks to pollution, it stank down here too, man. Where the air quality is supposed to be a little bit better, man. So this devil got to fucking go, man. And you so-called Native American Indians, man, you better get your head out your ass, man. All right? Fuck America, man. It don't belong to you anymore. You know? Yeah, your ancestors, they lived here. They own this land. Okay? But this place is completely polluted, man. All right? You shouldn't even want this place after Esau then did what he did to it, man. You know, you can't bring it back to that former glory it had. This land is finished. Okay? And the only way to set things right is that we take what Esau got. Because he got some stuff. You better believe it. Yep. He got some things hidden, man. We gonna get all that. And some. All right? And the main thing is we getting our land back. Mm-hmm. All right? But the point is his system, his kingdom's gonna get broken down, man. Mm-hmm. All right? And you watch certain movies, for example, like I Am Legend. Now, this was dealing with America, but I want to compare it to the post-nuclear apocalypse, because post-nuclear apocalypse, America got destroyed already. All right, so let's say post-America, you know, when you read in Second Esdras where it says, if we can get that, unless you want to get something else first.
I come back to it. I get Second Esdras. What you want? Which one you want?
Was it the paths? Yeah, Come. Yeah, man. The Lord, he's about to show a lot of power, man. A lot of power. Okay. Now, when you read in 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and chapter 16, it's dealing with this time of trouble that's never been since the earth was created. All right. It's dealing with the worst time in history, which is not only going to be in America. Now, America is going to get it the worst because America's Babylon the Great. And like the brother said, America is going to be completely destroyed. But see, also, you got to think about how it's going to be on the planet in general. Mm-hmm. You know, hey, man, this nuclear war, man, it's going to affect everything. Yep. It's going to affect everything, man. You got to think about the wildlife. You think about the people. People going to be drinking. Well, it says you that in Revelation, they're going to be drinking waters. And basically because of the radiation, that says the waters are bitter. We're dealing with that radiation. They're going to be dying from it, man. Mm-hmm. Everything going to change, man. You know? But the earth itself, and we're going to prove it. Go ahead.
All right, this is book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine.
Right, so they're dealing with the earth in general, because you got to keep in mind the elite, the wicked elite of Esau, before they go down, within their minds, they want to bring this new world order. So it's not only in America. America's the blueprint. You know, they mainly want to do it here, but they really want to issue it worldwide. Mm-hmm. Total control. Okay, so they're going to starve you people out. Problem, reaction, solution. Order out of chaos. Pressure from above and below. Okay, so they can make you take that chip. So you'll want to take the chip because you're starving. All right, so a lot of people going to die of famine, man. Go ahead.
And the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy.
Yeah, they're going to die by the martial law troops or get caught in the race wars. But martial law going to be a beast, man. Okay, go ahead.
And the dead shall be cast out as dung.
Meaning you're going to step outside and you're going to be stepping over thousands of corpses. Mm-hmm. Like it's nothing. All right, go ahead.
And there shall be no man to comfort them for the
earth. Yeah. So during that time, man, like you don't even got time to cry. Mm-hmm. They could be your best friend that died. It could have been your dad, your mama, whoever, man, your wife, children. You know, ain't gonna be no comforts in that day, man. They gone, they just dead. You fighting for your survival. All right? Go ahead.
And it says, for the earth shall be wasted and the city shall be cast down.
Yeah, so you got to keep this in mind. This is hell on earth, man. You know, you got to think about, you know, the arson, all these buildings being on fire. You know, people just, desecrating everything. You know, breaking in stores, robbing stores. You know, which looting's gonna be a light thing in that day. Like that's gonna be automatic anyway. But hey, think about Esau. You know, the elite, the shadow government. You know, working through the American government. You know, sending drones to your neighborhoods, man, or sending drones to these inner cities, man, and blowing up cities, man. Okay, they don't give a damn about destroying this place, man. Just to make you people want to, bow to their will. All right. And keep in mind, it's not only going to be in America. It's going to be in America. Yes, it's going to be the worst in America, but it's going to happen worldwide. All right. Go ahead.
And it says, verse 24, there shall no man, verse 24 said, there shall no man be left to till the earth and to sow it.
Yeah. So if no man is left to maintenance the earth, all right, to till the land, to sow it, because you got to take care of the earth, man. You know what happens if you don't do that, man? You got all these wild bushes, wild thorns, okay, long stalks. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And it says, the trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them?
Yeah. Hey, think about I Am Legend, which that's on Netflix now. But they show you how Will Smith, he's walking through Manhattan, whether it's, you know, upper or lower Manhattan. All right. You know, like pretty much he's walking through different parts of New York City, and you see that it's basically a ghost town. All right. And you see overgrown stalks. Pretty much they've penetrated, you know, buildings, you know, penetrated the billboards. All right. You know, and pretty much it looks like a place that's uninhabitable. Mm-hmm. Like you can't live there. All right. It looks wild. Basically, it's wild in nature. So a lot of parts of the earth is gonna look like that, man. Like the brother was talking about, going back to what's the Quan, you know, Rakaya Quan was mentioning. Basically, while our new heavens and our new earth is being established, you know, Esau, like pretty much everything that he has, dealing with his plush mansions, which are manors, really. This is called a manor. You know, dealing with their, you know, everything that they got, really. Like I said, they got palaces, you know, different kings' palaces. You know, got a damn manor with like 200 or 300 rooms in it, and that's just an estimate, okay? But you got to keep in mind, man, our kingdom is gonna get built up over a 1,000-year period. You know, so like that's an extensive transition, man. Now, when the Lord come back, we already in power. We in power when He come right back, but it's like a certain particular way the Lord wants this kingdom being built. Mm-hmm. What tells you that? It tells you that in Hebrews 12, whose builder and maker is the Most High. Yeah. So while Esau is building for us, Esau the nations building our kingdom up, Esau's kingdom has been destroyed, and the remainder of stuff that he got, you know, it's pretty much decayed, man. Like the bro was talking about, man, pretty much trees growing through it.
Then it'll mold.
Yep.
It'll decompose. You know,
the different material.
The point that the corn made was like the reason why the earth doing that, because that stuff don't belong here, like concrete. See, that stuff don't belong here, and the earth will break it down over a period of time. If there's no maintenance, the earth will break those things down, man. Like if you want nobody cutting the streets, you know, the highways and interstates, you know, he was like over 200, 300 year process. It'd be like it never was a road there, man. The earth will break it down, man.
That's why so many potholes everywhere. Mm-hmm. You know, just driving, you know, a couple feet, you know what I'm saying, till you run into another pothole. Because like the brother was saying, you know, that stuff don't belong here, man. All right. The fact that you standing up and your knees hurting, that shouldn't be happening. Your back hurting. You know, you working in steel plants, or you got some type of plant job. You walking on steel, you know, or you got that prison concrete, man. Like that shit's the worst, man. You supposed to be standing on that shit, man. And Jake, you know, just, you know, humping on it. Like Jake working hard while they standing on this stuff they're not supposed to be working on, man. Next thing you know, you in your 50s and you got all type of surgeries, man. Mm-hmm. You know, hip, knee surgery, you know, back surgery, whatever it may be, man. You know, a lot of Jakes, man, they got like little small hospitals at their jobs, man. Like small little clinics, just because they know your body about to break down, man. Cool. You know, because we're not robots, and robots break down. Robots can't do the shit that we do. If a robot will break down, but here it is, you're doing that same job, what you think is happening to your body? A robot can't even do that shit. So the point is, we're seeing that this man's ways are imperfect, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says the grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. Like the I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
You know? They post destruction in these other places, man. Because you gotta think, it's a lot of country got nukes, man. India and Pakistan got nukes, man. You see, when World War III kick off, you know, what the scriptures say that this war gonna be fought with burning and fuel of fire. All these nations gonna be using missiles, man. And those missiles gonna leave a lot of places vacant and devastated, man. You see? So this post destruction, you know, is you can see how it's gonna be, man. You know, and that's why new heaven and new earth, all right, new Jerusalem gonna come down and put everything in order under Yahawashi, man.
Kind.
You see?
Yeah, I want to say it was the last or the second to the last Godzilla movie that came out, but they were saying how Godzilla was so terrible that if he does something to the earth, he could send us back to the Stone Age. Well, that's what these nukes gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Well, they say how the last war, you're gonna have World War III, and the war after they're gonna be fought with sticks and stones.
Yep.
You know, roughly paraphrasing. But that's how it's gonna be. You wanna know why? Because all this shit gonna be gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey man, people forgot what a natural world feels like. Nothing is natural anymore, man. The fact that we got these ultraviolet, you know, which, you know, the water to the brother in Idaho for that, you know, because we got studio equipment and he helped with that. And we got garments, you know, hey, you know, the water to the brother, but basically just in general, you know, these different lights we have, man, you know, Esau's electricity, man. We ain't supposed to have that. You're supposed to have lanterns, you know, natural light, you know, fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got these damn TVs and, you know, which really are black mirrors. That's why, you know, it ain't what, which, you know, you don't got to be all into it, you know what I'm saying? But basically they say it's not good to be looking at a TV when the screen ain't on, so to speak, because really it's called a scrying mirror. Basically a mirror that you see demons in, man. You know, which your media is all a form of witchcraft, man. Because media, it goes back to medium, which is a witch, man. You know. You channeling up different spirits. You changing the channel. You got a different spirit for everything, man. But everything is all this is bad for the environment, man. These cars,
Wi-Fi.
You know why? Yeah.
5G they finna come out with.
Yeah, and that 5G is gonna be synchronized with the chip.
Yep.
You know, everything being completely wireless, man, and smart. You know, and souped up with the internet, man. That's what they want. Okay, that's the world that they want. And then really, like, the fact that we reading this right now, like brother mentioned that 5G, we know that we're at the last stages of prophecy. Okay? It said how, you know, the men that got that chip, they had a grievous sore, which really ultimately goes to them nukes. But by them putting that foreign object into their body that don't belong there, they're gonna be having all type of goddamn side effects. You got this 5G shit that's known for giving you cancer. All right, Wi-Fi itself, after a period of time, exposes you to cancer. Okay, but you got this 5G, then you got this chip in you. Okay, then they sending all these frequencies out in the air. Okay, to make you more receptive to they will. Okay, you people that take that chip, you're gonna have all type of side effects, man. But that chip don't belong in your body. Okay, and there's many other examples we can pull out too, man. But the point is, this is an unnatural world. Oh, I mentioned sex. You got to protect yourself from sex. The fact that you're using a condom that's male birth control. It's like, you know, women, they got the pill, you know, or they got all type of shit now, really, you know. They even got a chip. They got a certain chip, you know, that women take that's basically like birth control, you know. Yeah, it's all type of wickedness, man. But that's completely unnatural. But the earth is going to reverse and go back to how it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. We ain't gonna be driving these damn cars. I keep mentioning the cars because it's polluting the ozone, man. And here it is, Esau, this dude, this nigga, the real nigga. Jake, you Israelites so far gone, you want to be a real nigga. Esau the real nigga, all right? Yeah. He the real nigga. You want to put that stigma on you. He's the nigga. All right, but this nigga's supposed to be so fucking smart. He know that you can run cars, you know, electrically. Yep. You got Teslas and all that. He could have been did this shit. He know cars can run on water, but now we gonna say that for the military. But because of this damn petrodollar and because this devil's greedy, he's gonna do it with gasoline, man. You know, so the earth gotta be cleaned up. It gotta be cleaned up. You know, so don't be looking back and reminiscing on this shit as if you missing something, man. The earth has never been this bad, man. We all short. The average Israelite's supposed to be like 7 feet tall, man. At least 7 feet tall. All right? So this shit got to stop. You niggas that want to stay here, man. Hey, death to you, man. All right, but you go back to what you had.
Come on. I'll read a little more down. This here, a few more points. I scoop down 32. It said, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the field thereof shall wax old, and her.
Yeah. Hey, the beginning of the book of Eli. See, they don't make these movies for nothing. Okay? Break. Yeah, well. Hey, it's all good, brother. Just bear with us, you know. Sometimes it'll come out clear, sometimes it breaks up, but you know that's the nature of a live show. All right, but you hear the main point, you know. It may just be on your end. All right, but can you read that again?
Right. The back in second Ezra 16:32. And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns.
The earth in general. This ain't talking about America. At least America only. Because see, it's the Lord about to speed the time up. It's not going to take the Lord long to destroy this place, man.
No.
You know, so, and not saying that you can't have, you know, like pretty much wild areas, you know, springing up in America. All right. The Lord can do that. But see, this mainly talking about all over the planet. Outside America. Because America finished. You know. You read the judgment of America like early on in this chapter. You know, America out the way at this point. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's jumping around. Okay? But the point is, it's going to be like that in them other countries, man. And it's especially for Esau. It's no wonder the earth is going through a purification process, man. You got wildfires everywhere. Earthquakes everywhere. Tsunamis everywhere. The earth is preparing itself for this time, man. Preparing itself for the change. Ultimately for that nuclear destruction and for everything to start over, man. Ultimately. Okay? But see, it's no wonder it's always Esau getting hit with them wildfires. Always Esau getting hit with tornadoes. And you got Jake. No, Jake wicked as hell. But the Lord don't be sending that stuff their way. Jake died some other type of way, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But this stuff is really for the wicked. You know, Esau, why? This is your time. Even dealing with the nuclear destruction, which is going to be all over the earth, but mainly in America, it's called the destruction of the third part of man, the sons of the wicked. You shall build, but guess what? The Lord said he will throw down. All right? So you about to get thrown down, devil. Okay? But yeah, and that's a beautiful point, like the brother had mentioned, going back to what Zaquan Rakaya Kwam had said. I'm going to have to watch the video. But basically, hey, that's good. That all this stuff is going to end this way, man. It's good. It's all going to break down over time, man. Which the Lord can really get rid of it instantly, but just to make an example. Because you know what that's called? It's called ruins. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's like you look at the ruins of ancient Greece. You look at the ruins of ancient Rome. Look at certain Colosseums. You know, at one time it was all perfect and pristine. But now it's all broken down. Just got like a few columns, a few pillars here and there. Half a damn arena. You know? But with this time with Esau, the Lord about to make a hell of an example, man. Okay? Why you think America's going to burn for so long, man? And the Lord compared America to Sodom and Gomorrah. And I want to say in Jude, because it's in Jude and also in 2 Peter, the 2nd chapter. But it said, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Does that mean that Sodom and Gomorrah burnt forever? No. But they were left as an example of what happens to wickedness. But guess what? They did still burn for a long time. Not forever, but for a long time. Okay? So what the Lord is about to do to an entire landmass, an entire country, and then make examples out of you other Edomites that's all over the planet, man. You know, y'all basically, you know, free slaves right now, man. You know, you walking around as if you're not about to be chained up, man. You slaves off the leash right now. And we gonna chain your ass back up. All right? this is really a great time. I'm just thinking about it, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I was watching a video of bitterness before the brother got here. The response video. The other apostle Gabar did. And he said, "It's what a beautiful and great feeling it's gonna be to just stomp one of you Edomites in the face, man."
Yep.
And he was talking about the elite.
Yep.
You know, stomping you in the face, man. You can just only imagine that, man. You know what type of joy that'll give you, man? To do that to this people, to do that to Amalek, the people that we have war with for a long time. All right? And ultimately we're gonna exterminate them, man.
Making them clean up the earth.
Yep.
They gonna be janitors, man. You know, they gonna go from the elite bankers, the kings of the earth, to janitors of Israel, man. They gonna clean up the shit that they fucked up, man, because they're the ones that starting this perpetual war. They're the ones that has polluted the water, the air, all right, has the earth, being destroyed, man. You know, so they finna be the ones that actually clean it up, man, and that's gonna be a delightful feeling, man.
Yep. Hey, man, you tribes got to keep in mind, man. This is Satan's children on the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's who this is, man. The devil's chosen people. The Most High got his chosen people, which is Israel. The Edomites is Satan's chosen people. Okay? And he's working perfectly with them, man. That's why it's so bad right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But yeah, like the brother said, man, you're going to clean up what you fucked up. And you fucked up everything, man. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead out.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm at my holy mountain.
Yeah, we're doing that right now. Go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Is it only going to be the day of the Lord in America? No. You know? They're just like saying, are there only going to be chariots hovering over America? No. Bro, it's going to be delivered worldwide, man. But America's going to be that main place that gets destroyed. America's going to be that main place of that deliverance. You know? But the whole planet Earth is about to experience this, man. They're going to witness it. All right? Go ahead, bro.
All right. And it says, verse 2, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Yeah. Hey, this all is dealing with them nuclear missiles. Mm-hmm. Those nuclear missiles. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and strong.
It's comparing it to a people. Mm-hmm. All right. The Lord is comparing the nuclear missiles to an army. Okay. Go ahead.
It says, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the light, neither shall there be any more after it.
That's how you know it's not actual people. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Even to the years of many generations.
And that's why the Lord said there shall be a time of trouble, such as not, since there was the creation.
Yep.
Because there has never been a nuclear apocalypse, man. There's never been a nuclear war like this. Okay? So that's what it's talking about, man. Go ahead out.
Come, verse 3. And this the point. A fire devoured before them, which is those nuclear warheads, because that's where the destruction power is in these in the warheads, mm-hmm. man. So that fire devour in front of them. And it says, and behind them a flame burneth. That's those projectiles.
Yep.
Because those projectiles get them from one continent to the other, and then they release them warheads, man. And it says the land is as a garden Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, and nothing shall escape.
Yeah, so now that's mainly gonna happen to America, but you got to think about how this is about to affect the whole planet. Because nuclear missiles, like brother said, you can have the EU nations shooting missiles on Russia, vice versa. Because, hey, a lot of these different countries beefing, man. They're going to be shooting missiles on each other, too. Not only on America. It's going to be all-out war, and it's going to affect the entire planet. So, after they hit, it's going to be like a desolate wilderness, man. So, our kingdom is literally going to be built from the ground up. All right? And dealing with you Edomites, man, a lot of y'all palaces are going to be forsaken. You want to know why? Because your damn devil can call yourself escaping. Going to certain mountain retreats, going to certain bunkers that you have, space stations that you have, underwater cities that you have. You know, so what's gonna happen to them different mansions you got, man? Like brothers, you know, was getting into, man, over process of time is gonna break down, man. And then, man, it's a show. It's on Netflix, man. I can't think of the exact title right now, but basically it's dealing with like the best homes, you know, or like the best houses in the world, something like that. The most creative homes. I forget the exact title, but basically they're mainly showing you homes that were made by Edomites, and for the most part, it shows you that, hey man, Esau, like, hey, these are the Edomites, man. Mm-hmm. These are those, those cave dwellers spoken of in the scriptures, man. They brag upon building these different. Yeah, they brag about building these different mansions they got out of concrete. Concrete is not good building material, okay? There's nothing to brag about. No. Nothing glorious about that. Which shows you this is the lowest and the basis of men, and this the end. This the last of the heathen ruling. Mm-hmm. The Lord, he ended this thing off. He ended it off with Esau, okay? Because you got, we're going back to the time of the Greeks. You had the belly and thighs of brass, yeah. and then you went to the Romans. Those legs of iron, but then we in the end now. Hey, your feet, that's the end of you, right? Mm-hmm. So you got the feet of iron and miry clay. You think about miry clay, man. Like, so this is base, man. It's not even pure. It ain't clay by itself, and it ain't iron by itself. That shit's mixed, man. So this kingdom is completely impure, man. Or impure.
Cheap ass kingdom.
Yeah, cheap ass kingdom. Yeah, Satan getting mad, But yeah, this place ain't shit, man. Yeah. Like that's why he's called the basest of men, the lowest of men. But all this gonna be gone, man. Everything's gonna be changed. Now keep in mind, it's still gonna be people on the earth. You think about the nations, man. Hey, this is gonna be a crazy time, all right? But think about all the power that's about to be shown too. All right? You got it out.
This is First Peter, chapter. No, it's Second Peter. Like 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Get that word for heavens. It said the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. You should know what that great noise is. All right? You know what that is. You should know.
All right, this is the word heavens in 2 Peter 3.
Come.
G3772. Uranos.
All right. And it says, the vaulted expanse of the sky with all things visible in it.
They ain't talking about that.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And it said the aerial heavens of sky, the region where the clouds and the tempests gather and where thunders and lightnings are produced.
It's not talking about that.
And it says the side reel of starry heavens. Let me see, you got something strong.
And Esau know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is. Devil.
All I'm going to the same thing.
It's all saying the same thing?
Yeah.
Anything down here? Did we get anything? Click on the rest of it. Hey, you brothers bear with us just for a little bit. All right, we getting this word for heavens. So you Esau the devil, man. Oh shit. What's say glory and prosperity? So metaphorically,
okay.
of a city. Yeah, you got to read that, bro. Hey, well, it's like they say, good things come to those that wait.
Seeking you shall find.
Yeah, seeking you shall find.
All right, this is metaphorically, all right, for the word heaven, all right. And it says of a city that has reached the acme, the zenith of glory and prosperity.
Woo! What the Lord say? Dealing with those prosperous cities during this time. Woe unto thee, Chorazin. Woe unto thee, Bethsaida. Capernaum.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Capernaum. He said, "Thou art exalted to heaven, and thou shalt be brought down to hell." Showing you, people really don't know the Bible, man.
Nah.
They don't know the scriptures. Hey, you Christians, y'all don't know shit, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hang it up.
But it said of a city.
Yep.
So it's a prosperous city. Esau's world.
Yeah.
You know, so you mainly got America. It's mainly talking about America, but you got to keep in mind, when you look at all these different cities, like you mentioned London, you mentioned Paris. Hell, dealing with the heathen. You look at Hong Kong, you look at Tokyo, you look at Saudi Arabia, man. Or you look at Dubai, You look at Dubai in Saudi Arabia. All these places are modeled pretty much after America, man. I mean, they may look a little different. You know, architecture may be slightly different. You know, buildings may look a little bit different, but it's the same makeup, man. Same similar architecture. Greco-Roman. It's just modernized, man. You know? So when you look at the planet Earth, man, really, because everyone took of that cup, everyone drank that Babylon juice. They took of America's philosophies, that cup of Babylon, that wine. So they modeled themselves after America. Everybody want to speak English, wear a goddamn suit and a tie. Okay? Act like a damn Edomite. You know, take up on this man's ways, man. But you look at their cities, them cities look like America. Mm-hmm. Okay? So it's like the planet Earth, one big damn Edomite city, man.
And why America compared to Basra, their chief city.
The chief city.
In Edom.
Yep. So you got these other places outside of America, they're like baby Babylons, man. Mm-hmm. But this is Babylon the Great itself. Okay?
And then I'm looking at these are the top cities in the EU. You got Barcelona, Rome.
Yeah, so you got Barcelona. Hey, you look at Spain, man. Mm-hmm. That shit looks just like America.
Yep.
All right, and that's one of those three horns. Mm-hmm. You know Spain? Go ahead.
You got Rome. You got Venice, Paris, London, Amsterdam, Prague, Berlin, Budapest, Vienna, Lisbon, Florence.
And these, hey, you know what? That's why the Lord said we're going to tread upon your high places. Mm-hmm. These are the high places.
Yep.
You know? Because pretty much, man, people look at America like America just a shit. America because it's called a golden city. You know, it's the land of opportunity. It's that melting pot. Showing you it's Babylon the Great because you got all nations here. But when you look at these cities, the brother reading, you said those in the EU, right?
Yep.
Man, those are pretty high level.
Yep.
As far as Esau's concerned. You know? Like if you Esau on a level, yeah, you may visit America, but really you're gonna go to these different places right here. Mm-hmm. All right? You got it up.
Florence, Madrid, Copenhagen, Athens, Stockholm, Porto, Dublin, Dubrovnik, Edinburgh, Malai, Istanbul.
So Istanbul. Yes. So hey, once again, we gonna tread on your high places, man. Okay, and you know this.
And he got plenty more.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of them, you know, but bro, just type in top cities in Europe and it'll show you, you know, you can go to it. It shows the population. I think the biggest one is London. As for population wise.
Yep. And it's very expensive. It's very expensive to travel to these different places, man. But Esau got it. See, they can do it. Why? It's their world. Mm-hmm. Okay, but see, that shit they got is nothing, man. Like, this is really child's play. In the worst way. Hey, it says, woe unto the old land when thy king is a child. Esau is a child ruling the earth, man. He's a big kid.
Yep, you got
London,
like the Buckingham Palace, Big Ben Palace, Tower of London, all right, the Tower Bridge, the Western Mite Abbey.
And these are things, man, like people, they in awe of all this shit.
Yep.
You got tourists, they going to these places, man, taking pictures all day.
Yep.
Selfies and shit, man. But there's nothing to be in awe about. Our streets are going to be made out of gold. Tell us a kingdom that had that. Our city's going to be made out of gold. And precious stones. Okay? Everything's going to be on a level in our kingdom, man. We're not going to have buildings higher than 3 stories because that's really a safety hazard. Yeah. Because hypothetically, let's say if your house, let's say you got a mansion. Let's say your mansion get caught on fire, a fire start, but you live in a damn skyscraper type of mansion. You got all these damn floors, man. You can't get up out of there. You gonna fuck around and die, man.
Like the World Trade.
Yeah.
Like all this shit was happening. They was on the 80-something floor. People had to.
There was no way out.
They made the choice. They had to make the choice of burn or jump, man. The Lord put you in a hell of a predicament, man.
Yeah, man. You Edomites are in for it. You know.
Yeah.
God damn. But yeah, man. You got your fire escape, but you're just so high up in the sky, man. Esau ain't smart at all.
No.
All right. These are not smart people. That's why scriptures say the fool have said in his heart, there is no most high, man. Because the commandments make you smart. If you govern the world with the laws, statutes, and commandments, which show that you really believe in the most high, that makes you intelligent. Mm-hmm. Okay, not this man's way, which is do as thou wilt. He's doing whatever the hell he want to do, man. And calling it law. Okay? But going back, to the previous point, hey man, our kingdom, this new heavens and a new earth, which brother, he's gonna read it, man. That's way far beyond Esau could ever hit on, He don't come close to that, but the brother read how the heavens and the earth, which are now, are reserved for fire. Okay? It's gonna be demolished, man. And for that word heavens, it went into a city that was prosperous. You tell us that ain't Esau's system, man. Mm-hmm. So it ain't talking about the sky burning. Even though the Lord, he's going to clean up the sky. When them nuclear missiles hit, they're going to clean up the upper atmosphere too. But it ain't, in context of that word, it's really talking about a city, or his system. The different cities of the EU and all that. All that shit will be destroyed, man. Mm-hmm.
Now Esau glory in those cities, man.
Yeah,
that's the pride. That's the pride of his empire, man.
What's say the pride that's hard to see them. Yep. He dwelled in clefts of the rocks.
Yep.
Which in America, but these other places too. Those are modern day caves too. It's not only in America, which this all shows you. This is Esau's world. We're living during this man's time. Mm-hmm. This is his blessing. Okay, the earth being the earth being ruled by the hands of the wicked, given into the hands of the wicked, man. Because both Jacob and Esau were promised they were both going to rule the entire planet Earth. So it ain't no way you can make that up. The brother read about all those cities, But yeah, you got it out.
This is back in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. It said, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night."
Yeah, so we can't time it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, what if the Lord forbid, but if he does, what if we got to wait till, hypothetically, what if we got to wait till 2022? Just a number, or 2021 or 2025. Now, we're still close, but just saying, like, we don't know. Yeah, but I believe through the Spirit we don't have 5 or 10 years. I do believe that, personally. But it's going to come like a thief when you least expect it. You don't expect a thief to break in your house, man. But he comes when you're sleeping. Go ahead.
It said, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
We read what that word heavens went into.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And it even explained it.
Yep.
You know, the elements going into these different cities, man. The steel, the concrete. You know, and you know, Esau, he think he hitting on something. A lot of y'all got houses made out of cedar, you know. You know, you got the of course, you know, brick and mortar houses. All this shit gonna be gone. You got your houses by the reservoir. And hey, you devils, y'all live in the best parts of downtown. You know, the Gold Coast, or like I said, Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? You in Beverly Hills, you know, you in the best parts of LA or San Francisco.
French Quarter.
French Quarters. Yeah, living it up. All this shit gonna be knocked down, man. And the Lord gonna put a great fear in your heart before it happens. You gonna see your demise, all right? As you looking up and the missiles on their way. Go ahead.
And it says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also, and the works thereof that are therein shall be burnt up.
But yeah, going back to Joel, you know, the second chapter. Because it described what that army would do, which is talking about them missiles. You know? Even 2nd Ezra 15. It said how that should go even to Babylon and make her afraid. And it described the missiles as hail, flying swords. Swords don't fly, all right? And then it said many waters. That's the lake of fire, man. And it described the missiles as a horrible star. That's them warheads, man. A horrible fucking star. You can't tell me that ain't what it looked like. Okay? When you see that full process, and when that thing is coming down from the heavens, that look like a horrible star.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Go ahead out.
And it says, verse 11, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Demolished.
Mm-hmm.
Dissolved.
Yep.
Hey, that's, because it's a hell of a judgment, man. Yeah, you know, we laughing about it, you know, because Lord will, we not a part of it, you know that. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, this is scary, this some scary shit.
Scream heat.
You know, no wonder Esau made so many movies about it, man.
Mm-hmm. It take a lot of heat, you know, to burn like iron, to burn it, to dissolve iron.
To dissolve it.
You know?
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot of heat, man.
So you liquefying steel.
Yep. And then evaporating it, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
It's gonna completely just evaporate, you know, everything within its path, man. That's why the Lord, all right, put it in the mind, all right, these Edomites to build all these nukes, man. That's why you have America and Russia in the continued arm race, man. Because the arm race never stopped. They don't publicize it. These Edomites always building up weapons. That's their nature, man.
Yep, the blessing.
You know, they tell you, know, make a treaty. You know, we're gonna stop building these kind of weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Some bullshit, man. You know, Esau ain't gonna stop building nukes, man.
Yeah, and then you had some damn idiot. I guess this nigga hopped out the woods somewhere. But basically, he was saying that, well, ain't no 200 million missiles.
You'll see.
I was in the military.
Okay.
I was in the military. Such and such got 5,000. Such and such got 3,000. Like you stupid ass. You know. You think these governments so damn stupid that they actually gonna put down on paper what they really got to reveal it to the enemy? You got to be a real. Hey, for you to be in the military, you ain't that smart, man.
Yeah. Look, then you a soldier. You don't know what the hell is going on.
Yep.
You just
the jarhead.
Yeah, you just doing the mission, whatever mission they send you on, man. All right. You don't know what the hell going on. You don't know why you fighting. You really don't know why you fighting. Because I was watching over RT. He had the Northern Kingdom. You know, when he went over there to Iraq, he was like, man, he seen that the mission they was going on, that they wasn't, you know, for the Iraqi people, man. Like how they was torturing civilians, man. And when he came back to America, he refused to go back, man. And they gave him a charge of desertion, man. And he had to go to prison, you know. So you soldiers don't know what the hell you talking about. And that nigga that probably said that, he probably never went on no tour to Iraq or anything. He just a nigga that's over in the National Guard or something, you know. Jake be base and think they know every damn thing, man. Yeah. But the Lord gonna show you 200 missiles, man. And most likely, you're gonna be on the surface of America and you're gonna look up and see them horrible stars, man.
Yep. 200 million.
Yep. When them warheads start releasing off them projectiles, you know, it's gonna look like it's raining, all right, missiles, man, from the heavens, man, because the angle that they coming, they're gonna go up into the atmosphere and they're gonna re-enter into the atmosphere, and they say they're gonna come down on Idumea, you know, all right. So it's gonna be Esau Kingdom, and America gonna get the brunt of it, man. You see, but if you looking straight up, it's gonna look like the Most High throwing darts from heaven, man. That's how those missiles gonna look coming down. That's why Most High said he had opened up the windows.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
the windows from on high open.
On high open,
yep.
Man. They're gonna look like he throwing darts down, man. And hey, those missiles gonna be coming so fast. When you look up and see it, you ain't gonna have nothing but a few minutes, man, before they hit ground zero. So you gonna think about all that scoffing you did, all that playing. You know, you gonna have them 3 minutes, and that's gonna be horrible, man.
Yeah, that 3 minutes can be stretched out too.
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, the Lord don't play, man.
Yeah,
you know. So you better fear the Lord. All right, go ahead.
All right. This is back in 2 Peter 3:12. It said, "Looking for and hastening until the coming of the day of the Most High."
Yeah, yeah. So we looking to get it out the way, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We looking for it to be over with. All right, go ahead.
And it said, "Wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved,"
which are Esau cities. Okay,
the prosperous
cities, yeah, being dissolved, and like brother had said, evaporated, man.
Yep.
You know, the Lord completely breaking this shit down, man. All right, that's a hell of a way for this man to go out. You got that saying, going out with a bang. Well, that's literal. Like Esau really about to go out with a bang, man. It's gonna be a big one, so big. It's going to shake the earth, man. It said the earth is moved at the noise of their fall, man. You know? And the cry thereof is heard from the Red Sea. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but in Jeremiah 49. Okay? So, hey, this is epic. All right? Yeah. So, yeah, we hastening, man. You know, but at the same time, we're hastening with discernment, because a lot of Jakes are losing patience, man. America will still be destroyed. I'm at this point, like, man, which I know that, you know, a lot of us feel this way, man. The fact that we're seeing what we're seeing, you can't tell me America not about to get destroyed, man. You can't tell me that. And you can tell me, but I ain't gonna believe you. You know? Ain't no way in the hell the Lord about to let this place pass, man. You think the Lord about to give America a pass just because your simple ass go back into the world? That don't mean shit. Prophecy still got to be fulfilled. Okay, it ain't no way in the fuck the Lord is about to allow this place to just continue to float and go on as if nothing is ever gonna happen, man. You know, it appears to look like that. The Lord gave you that illusion that that's what it is. Because it says it's gonna be like the days of Noah. And the brother, hey, the way he described the nuclear missiles. It's like rain, man. But this, you know, this is a repeat, man, of the days of Noah, the days that were before the flood. They never saw rain before, man. We never saw nuclear war before. Missiles raining from the sky? You kidding me? You know?
And none shall break their rank.
Yeah, they're not gonna break its ranks, man. They gonna hit them exact targets. It says when they fall upon a sword, they should not be wounded. A missile defense system not gonna work. The only way to destroy these things is by using them. Okay, that's what they were created for, man. And it's funny, man. Esau got a sense of humor. I want to say it was Dark Knight Rising, was it, or Batman? It was the one with Bane. Is that what you call the super villain? If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's one of them Batman movies, man. It's not Begins and it's not the Dark Knight, but it's the one after that. I want to say, but basically you had that villain Bane, if that's how you say his name. But basically, before they destroyed that football field, you know what I'm saying, that stadium, like pretty much they had that one I want to say this the movie because a lot of movies come to mind, but they had the one nuclear scientist, and he was like, it's only one guy, it's only one man that knows how to pretty much use the code to where we won't use this missile. Dark Knight Rises ate the water, brother. The water, But basically, he was like, it's only one man that knows how to detonate this thing, and pretty much what's the word? To defuse it. That's the word I'm looking for. It's only one man that knows how to defuse it, and he said that, you know what? He took that man out, But see, that's in the movie for you. But pretty much, the only way to defuse them, so to speak, is use them. All right. You can't defuse them, man. You got to use them. And they're going to use them. Okay? For prophecy's sake. Go ahead.
I got a quick, just a quick article.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. This is from Business Insider. And it says, Russia threatened to vaporize U.S. cities. Here are the areas in the U.S. most likely to be hit by a nuclear attack. Which all cities going to be hit. Mm-hmm. But just showing you the point. All right, going back to those prosperous cities. All right, these are what these nukes are chiefly aimed at. But it's gonna be so many hit that it's gonna affect the urban area, the rural area, and the countryside, man. Because it's gonna be so many hit. But these missiles, all right, are all aimed at all these major cities on the planet Earth, man. And it says It said this map showed the essential points Russia would have to attack to wipe out the U.S. nuclear forces, according to Swartz. So everywhere that has nuclear missiles, all right, that's where Russia has their missiles pointed to, man. And that's why those EU nations are telling Trump, don't station those intermediate nuclear missiles, in our cities, man. Because Russia said wherever America set up missiles, Russia is going to aim missiles at their site, man. And they want to do it in every major city in the EU, man. You see? So you see how the Lord orchestrating his prophecy to come to pass, man?
Yeah, you're destroying your own world.
God.
He's using you against you. As the Satan be divided against himself, how then shall his kingdom stand? This is beautiful, man. He's using you to take yourself out. All right?
Verse 13. It said, nevertheless, we according to his promise.
Who's the we according to his promise?
Mm-hmm.
Give me your X. X real quick.
26.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing Christians don't deal with. The children of promise, man. There's a lineage, all right, that the Most High made a promise to, man, starting with Abraham, man. That's why he always says he's the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Because they are the seed of promise, man. It's not the whole earth. It's not anyone that calls on Jesus Christ. It's a certain lineage, man. This is the book of Acts 26:4. I started 6. It says, and now I stand and am judged for the hope of the promise made of the Most High unto our fathers, unto which promise our 12 tribes instantly serving the Most High day and night hope to come.
Yeah. So, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, our 12 tribes, we're looking for new heavens and a new earth. So this is telling you who the kingdom of heaven is for, without the shadow of a doubt. Okay? And like the brother said, man, you so-called Christians, you don't go into this. You don't want to deal with this. Because you want this thing to be open up to everybody. Well, guess what? It ain't going to happen. It has never been opened up to everybody. Ever. Okay? That's why it's called a promise. You don't make a promise with everybody. I mean, it makes sense, man. And how the hell can you redeem somebody that you never owned in the first place?
Yeah.
How you going to buy somebody back that was never yours? This is how the Lord looks at these other nations.
Mm-hmm.
It's
like if you got a car and it gets repoed, and you go get that car back, you can redeem what you owe.
Yeah.
Now you get the car back, man. You know, but if you never had that car, you can't go
yeah.
redeem a car that you never had.
Like so you previously owned it.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Silly Christians.
Yeah.
This is 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
New heavens and a new earth. So new prosperous cities. Showing you the kingdom of heaven is going to be on the earth. All right. And new land. Real quick, you give me Isaiah 54.
Go.
And start at the top.
Okay, go. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 1. Seeing, O barren, that thou didst not bear.
Right. So you got to picture our land right now, the land of Israel itself. The land of Israel right now is barren.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why? The Israelites are not there. And that land is suffering. The fact that you got to import trees over there and grass and vegetation, that land is suffering, man.
Bearing the shame of the heathen.
It's bearing the shame of the heathen, right? Like man, it's nothing but heathens in me now. I ain't about to grow nothing for y'all.
Yep.
You're not about to be blessed because you're not the people that belong there. That's why y'all have all those wars, because neither one of y'all fucking asses belong there, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Tells you in Jeremiah 31, there shall dwell in Judah itself. You know? That's one of my favorite scriptures, man. But the point is, that land barren because we not there. That's why the land is also called a widow. You know? That's been bereaved of her children. Because why? The Lord casted us out the land, man. You know? And we've been called dead bodies. All right? You know? But now we're coming back. Go ahead.
All right. And it says, and cry aloud that thou didst not travail with child.
But see, he's mainly talking about our land, but he's comparing our land to Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
How Sarah, you know, our foremother, you know, she was barren. But what happened? The Lord blessed her to have Isaac, a son of the promise. You know? Go ahead.
For more are the children of the desolate than the children of the married wife, said the Lord.
Woo! It shows you what? There will be sex in the kingdom of heaven. So guess what? Like the Lord, like he talking to the land. Like you suffering right now, and you think it was a lot of Israelites in you at first. Well, just wait. It's gonna be so many of us in the land of Israel. It gotta be more land in the land of Israel. We gotta have more land. Okay? Go ahead.
It said, enlarge the place of thy tent. And
what is the tent used for? You know, you can live in a tent. You can dwell in a tent.
Mm-hmm.
But it says, enlarge the place of thy tent. So stretch it out. Expand your tent. So Lord, he gonna expand the land. You get a terraform too.
Terraform, okay.
Yeah, man. So a post-nuclear apocalypse, the earth is going to be bigger. Okay, and we're gonna get into that, man. Because everything is going to change.
This is beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says transform.
Like go ahead.
Yep, this is the definition for terraform. It says
terraform.
Yep.
All right. You got terra, which goes in the earth.
Yep.
But does it give you the actual etymology?
Etymology. Let me go to dictionary.
And we can go back to
Okay,
that because that has some good definitions too.
It said to alter the environment of a celestial body in order to make capable of supporting terrestrial life forms.
Yeah, that ain't really what we wanted, but it's all good.
Let me get the other one.
Might have to go to Adam online.
Yeah, I think I got the app.
Yeah, may have to go to that. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, man, the point is, we're speaking about a transition. Okay, a transition of kingdoms, and along with that comes a great change. You know, a very great change. And you're gonna see it, man. Because see, the Lord made the earth to be inhabited. He didn't just make the earth just to be here. Because everything got a purpose, man. You know the earth's suffering right now, but like it tells you in 2nd Esdras, how the earth has gotten old and weak, and it's smaller. And that's why it's producing smaller animals, smaller plants, smaller fruits and vegetables, smaller people. That's why I say it's how they that were before us were of a higher stature or a greater stature than us. Meaning what? Our forefathers, they were taller. And not only that, they were stronger than us. Even if you deal with a couple generations ago, man, you know, your grandpa or your great grandpa, he was strong, man. He probably lived till he was like 90 or something like that. They just say a few generations ago, man. Not to mention going back thousands of years ago, the earth was stronger back then. Mm-hmm. It was fresher. You know? Go ahead.
Now it has the word broken down to 2 words, which you say like terror, all right, which means earth. And then it goes into form. It said the physical form, the appearance, pleasing looks, shape, image, way, and manner.
Man, that's everything.
It said from couture, figure, shape, appearance, look.
This about to be paradise, brothers.
It says a fine form, beauty. What the Lord said, I will beautify the place of my feet.
Yep. Which is the earth.
Yep.
You know, a lot of times, because you read in Lamentations, Jeremiah was like how the Lord, he forgot his footstool in the day of his wrath. And he was speaking about the land of Israel, you know, the people of Israel. He was speaking about us and our land, but also the planet Earth itself is his footstool. So he's mainly going to beautify us. He's going to beautify Jerusalem. Mm-hmm. And outside of that, the earth itself, man. Because like the brothers reading, the earth is going to terraform. Mm-hmm. You know? So everything about the earth is going to change. Yep. You know? Because, hey, the Lord's Prayer, on earth as it is in heaven. You can only imagine the glory that's in the spirit world. Okay? And you had all these different people that had near-death experiences, or they actually died for a little bit. And they said that when they went there, and it could have been for like a few minutes or something like that, maybe an hour, but when they went to the third heaven, or what's called the fourth dimension, when they went there, they said everything was brighter. You saw more color in everything. It was more intense. Everything that they saw. This is why Apostle Paul said he saw things not lawful for man to utter. He couldn't explain what he saw after he was stoned, and he went there for a little bit, and the Lord brought him back. But by him seeing that, it boosted his faith, man. Just imagine you seeing something like that. Can't nobody tell you shit. No. You know this thing real. You saw it for yourself. But on earth, as it is in heaven, man, the Lord gonna bring that same glory down here, man. Only thing is, you know, yeah, we're angels, but we're angels in human form. So we're still going to be able to eat, still going to be able to drink, still going to be able to have sex, you know, going to be able to sleep, you know.
Enjoy the earth.
To enjoy the earth, because those are things that come along with the earth.
The smells, you know.
Yeah.
The beasts, trees. You know, interacting with the beasts, man.
Yeah, talking to the animals. Yep. You actually be able to smell the air, man. The air smell good. Excellent air quality. We don't have that now. You can't say you about to go outside and get a breath of fresh air. You lying, man. Okay? Everything is about to change, all right? And you an idiot if you don't want this, man.
Yeah, you can't. This lesson should make you want to let this place go, man.
Yep.
You know, what's coming, man? The Lord finna do a whole complete makeover.
A makeover.
Extreme makeover, man.
Yeah.
You know, like the show, man.
Yeah. Well, hey, you got women, you know, it'll be a woman like she be hurt. But guess what? Like they'll get a team that works on that woman, and put her together. You see that before and after, like you know them different pictures. That ain't the same woman, like you know what I'm saying. Like you would deal with her now. At first, like man, hell no. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But she like I want her. You know, the Lord about to do that to the earth, man. The earth is compared to a woman. Yep. You got it out.
And then it's a more definition. It says an outline, a model, a pattern, a design, a sort,
an outline, a model, and a design, which goes to the word paradigm. Because, you know, like Elder Apostle Gabar said, it's a paradigm shift. Because Esau's world is modeled after how the spiritual demon Satan want the earth to look. But you know, it's happening by way of Esau.
Yep.
Our new heavens and new earth is going to be modeled after the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and the Son, Yahawashi, want the earth to look. Completely righteous, man. And pure. Everything's pure. Our fabric going to be pure. Our women going to be pure. We're going to have virgins. Our ground going to be pure. That's why we're going to walk on gold. Incorruptible. Who wouldn't fucking want that, man? I get mad just still being here hearing this, man. You got to go to work tomorrow. Some of y'all at work right now. Or you go to work tonight. You got to get up in the morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m.
Driving traffic.
Yeah, get stuck.
Crazy ass people. No, it's a lot.
No, you got it.
Yeah, crazy ass people in traffic. You know, you stuck in a place where you got to spend your time and the majority of your energy getting sucked out of you. You know, by the time you go back home, you can't even enjoy nothing because the Esau drained your energy out, man, at work. And you got to do this every day, the same thing. You know, you got to deal with the same woman. This shit is a damn torture, man.
Yep.
You know, it's a slow torture here in America, man. And
I'm glad you said it, so I'm going to lay them back really quick. See, you women, you get mad at the fact that we want to deal with other women, right? Don't you know? Because it's science. It's science behind all this, which science goes into knowledge. If your man deals with another woman, don't you know he'll appreciate you more? Okay? It's not that you're doing the wrong thing a lot of times. Sometimes you could be. But we were created, the Israelite man was created to have more than one woman. So you wonder why your man ain't doing certain shit for you or not giving you enough attention. Well, he needs to put his attention elsewhere so when he comes back, his attention gonna be on you, then it's gonna be way better for you. Cause you got that one phrase, happy wife, happy life. That's some bullshit, man. Shit. Happy husband, you get some loving, all right? That's really what it is. You get all the love you want then, all right? But the Israelite man, that's the Most High's possession. That's the Most High's glory. We're gods on the earth. So we don't bow to your will. It's supposed to be the other way around. And that's going to be changed too. Women on a fucking pedestal, you know? Hey, you ain't going to argue with your woman in the kingdom. Or women, rather. You're going to have more than one. This shit going to go your way, all right?
Like Pastor Hart said, you're going to be opening doors and shit.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, ain't none of that going on, man. She going to be opening doors, man. You know, the main thing your woman going to be saying is come out of one.
Yep, which is yes, Lord.
Come.
Yes, Lord. That's all she need to say.
Come.
Yeah. Woman get mad. You don't want me to have my own opinion, and well, I can't say this. And who the fuck wants somebody that's gonna challenge them? But shows that these are not real women we have. These are demons, man. Okay. These women are really Satan's instruments to get you out of truth, man. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now some women gonna make it, but the vast majority of them are finished. Okay. But everything's about to change. All right? Go ahead up.
And it says a kind.
And we're dealing with the word form.
Yeah, a kind condition. It says one theory holds that it from the cognate with Greek morphe, you know, where you get the word morph. You know?
Yep, it's morph.
Yep.
You know, so to change.
Yep.
You know?
And it says form, beauty, outward appearance.
Man, so everything about the earth is going to be beautiful. The planet Earth is going to be beautiful. You know? Now, it's one movie. It's not a real popular movie, but, you know, I would advise brothers to watch it because they got like a lot of satanic BS up in it, but they got a lot of good messages if you catch it. But it's a movie with that one chick off of Hunger Games, Jennifer Lawrence, and the movie's called Mother. But basically, you know, she's supposed to represent the earth, like, you know, Mother Earth or whatever. And she's, you know, married to this one guy. Basically, he's a Latin tribe, you know, but he's supposed to be the Most High, you know. So, like Jennifer Lawrence, you know, she's his wife. It's like he's married to the earth. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much she's his wife, but she's also that house that he's living in. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they showed you in the beginning, even though they had it all twisted, but they had, you know, these Edomites, they were supposed to be Adam and Eve in the beginning. They started messing up the house. They had children. They showed Cain killing Abel, you know, but they were destroying the house, which really was them destroying the earth. Okay? But they had a lot of good messages in the movie. Pretty much, like the end of the movie was like the earth felt like the earth wasn't appreciated, which it was Jennifer Lawrence. She was like, you ain't giving me no attention. And she was talking to the Most High like this, which the earth don't feel that way. But the earth feel fucked up though. Mm-hmm. Like damn, Lord. You know, the earth not arguing with the Most High, but the earth like damn, like you don't love me no more. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High gonna show the earth love, man. But they showed you like pretty much the house got set on fire, which was Jennifer Lawrence dying. But what happened was, you know, he took her heart or her spirit and made a new earth. Which it was the same earth, but he renewed the earth. So she woke up in bed. It's like a different woman. Mm-hmm. It's like a new house or a better house. So that's compared to the earth, man. It's gonna be like a new house because it is a house. It's a house for people to live on, man, or to live in. You know, that's what the earth is compared to, man. It's a dwelling place. All right, so the Lord, he's about to deck the earth out, man. That's why we're reading the definition for terraform. He's going to change the form of the earth, man, in the sense of everything being different, being better. Okay? We're going to be better. We're not going to die. Okay? But yeah, if you got something else, we can get that. But I want to go back to Isaiah 54.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, come.
All right. This is back in Isaiah 54, verse 2. It said, enlarge the place of thy tent and let them stretch forth the curtains of thine habitations. Yep. Spare not, lengthen thy cords and strengthen thy stakes.
Yeah, so he's going to expand the earth how he wants to expand it, which means more land. Okay? More animals. Okay? More vegetation, more produce, more exotic fruits. Imagine if the whole earth was similar to the Amazon. Except you don't got to worry about all these different animals and insects killing you. You know? It's going to be paradise, man. I done. You know? Paradise, man. Oh, and the Lord said in Ezekiel 36, beginning with the land of Israel, the land that was desolate, it's become like the Garden of Eden. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, bro.
You keep going, 54.
Yeah, come on.
Verse 3, Isaiah 54:3. For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left.
We're going to break forth on the right hand and the left. Meaning what? We're going to have a lot of babies. You understand? We're going to be every damn where. Because Esau look at us like a plague now. You ain't seen shit, devil. Mm-hmm. We ain't even reproducing like that as a nation. Okay? We're very barren as a nation right now. Because Jake's will be popping out like 20 or 30 of them out. Mm-hmm. Just on a low level. So how much more when we get in our power seat, man?
Half the women don't make it out of Eve's womb. I mean, half the children don't make it out of Eve's womb due to abortion, man.
Yep.
You know, there ain't gonna be no abortions in the kingdom, man. That's gonna be a joy, all right, to bring forth seed, man. You know, it ain't gonna be a curse like it is in this society, man. It ain't gonna be a burden.
Everything is upside down.
Yep.
You looking at you reproducing yourself and your women, you look at that as a curse? That's a bad thing? You worried about it too. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of them, or I ain't ready. You saying you ain't ready. When you were created to do this, man, the woman ain't ready. That's why she's scheming in her mind. Should she get a baby up for adoption or kill the baby? Mm-hmm. You got this bitch bugged out. She got put on World Star saying, "Well, I could kill the babies in my womb if I want to. I can have an abortion. It's my right." See, a bitch like that ain't gonna make it to the kingdom of heaven. You know? Go ahead, bro.
All right. It says back in Isaiah 54:3, it said, "For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles."
Oh man. So according to Alton Johnson, we're not gonna have sex in the kingdom of heaven, but it said our seed is going to inherit the Gentiles. Mm-hmm. And we're just these angels, like you say. Why do we have seed? Seed goes into spermatozoa, mm-hmm. the fruit of your body. You know, sperm, man, semen. Okay, that's what it's talking about. So our seed, our offspring, are going to inherit the Gentiles. They're going to have the other nations as slaves.
Yeah.
Okay, plain and simple. That's describing the kingdom of heaven. Isaiah 14, the people should take them and bring them to their place.
Yep.
We're going to possess the heathen in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and our offspring too. It's going to be a continual cycle.
Continual cycle.
You know, except we ain't going to die. And we don't know how the Lord going to do all this. We don't know every specific detail. You know, because Jay can't fathom not dying, man. But I'm going to say this, man. You know, because in the kingdom of heaven, see, that's forever. This life, even though it's about to end, it's temporary, but this shit don't feel like forever to you. You do the same shit every day. This shit feel like forever, man. You got to see the exact same shit every day. Same pattern. That's why it's called a hamster wheel, man, or the Matrix.
Yeah. You
know? This ain't living, all right? This is hell, and the elite know that. And that's the reason why they set up different distractions, man. And they quote unquote give every citizen or slave, really, they give every slave their way of releasing or venting, just to pretty much program them to deal with being in this new world order, man.
Yep. Just give you that little motivation to keep thriving in society, man.
To keep working for them.
They'll keep working for them, man. Because the more hours you work, the more money you get. So the more things you want to do here, the more hours you have to work,
and the more money you make them.
Yep.
Cause see, we're making crumbs.
Yeah.
These are crumbs, man.
Bring in little.
Yeah, we bring in little.
God.
But these are $1 million to $1 billion corporations that we're working for, man. As a whole, and really, the whole planet Earth is really controlled by a few corporations, man. Which it all goes back to these damn devils, man. It's gonna be a joyous time when y'all under our feet too. Go ahead up.
All right. And it says, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate cities to be inhabited.
And make the desolate cities to be inhabited. Because everything's about to change. Because, hey, the land of Israel, that's going to be destroyed.
Yep.
But we're going to build it back up.
Get this.
You know? So that land's going to be desolate, but it's going to get built back up, man.
Yep.
It says that it's gonna be built upon its own heat. You know, after this nuclear destruction. Go ahead up.
Now this is Isaiah 61:4, going to the point they're gonna build up Israel, because Israel gonna be demolished too, but it's not gonna be utterly destroyed like America. But their land has to be cleansed of those heathens and all those structures, all right, that was built over there, man. And it says Isaiah 61:4, and they shall build up the old waste, and they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations.
Yeah, because that land about to get destroyed, man. But we're gonna build it back up.
We're gonna show you Edomites industrial age.
Yeah, man.
A real industrial age.
A real industrial age. And you know what? You ain't gonna have all this. You gonna have cranes and all that shit. Nah, man. Your hands and your feet.
And your back.
And your back. Yeah, that's right, man. You know, and you devils got it easy, man. Go ahead out.
Verse 5. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks.
The heathen, the actual, the natural Gentiles.
Yep.
It's talking about them. You know? Slaves. They're going to be the employees, all right? If you an employee, you a slave. These are going to be employees, man, for real. They're going to stand and feed our flocks, man, because we're going to have cattle, you know? And that's real wealth, too. Okay? We're going to have a real world economy, man. Go ahead, out.
And it says, and the son of the alien shall be your plowman and your vine dresser.
And you the real aliens. You want to talk about Issachar? They say that the son of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. So we're going to have your ass out there working in the fucking field, man. You know? Making us rich. Which we're going to be rich already. But we're going to do it anyway. You know? You're going to plow the damn field, devil. Because we don't want to. We don't even got to see you, man.
No.
just how these, these big bosses is of these different corporations, certain CEOs and all that, man, they never show up. It's only when it's a problem that they really show up. And a lot of people getting let go. We may just pull up. We gonna pull up. Pull up, show our face in the hologram, curse everybody out, and kill half off the workers. Kill off half the workers.
Yeah.
Just to put fear in the rest of them, man.
Yeah. And then like Esau, he'll fire somebody and then expect to get the same production with those few workers that's left.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same way in the kingdom. We're gonna kill half the population of the slaves. All right, and we're gonna want that same production out of the half that's left.
That's right.
Just like in Egypt.
The Pharaoh.
You know.
Give you less to work with, less materials.
Yeah.
You find out a way. You got to find out.
Since you use your high IQ that you brag on. Let's see. I want to see that high IQ figure out, man. I want to go into how the land gonna be restored, man.
Come. And we just get like the rest of the scriptures.
I got 2 more after you, bro. And it says, this is Ezekiel 36:1. Also, thou son of man, prophesy to the mountains of Israel, and say, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord, Yahawashi. Thus said,
talk to the land.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It said, thus said the Lord power, because the enemy have said against you, aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
That Balfour Declaration?
Yep. Therefore prophesy and say, thus said the Lord power, because they have made you desolate and swallow you up on every side.
Well, what does it tell you in the book of Luke? And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Mm-hmm. That's what that's talking about. Yep. And it's mainly Esau over there.
Yep.
Go ahead.
That ye might be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are in infamy of the people.
Yeah, because they over there fighting like that land belongs to them. We don't belong to any of them, man. It don't belong to them fake ass. I had to even call them Jewish, but it don't belong to y'all. Which ish is a suffix which means to be like or to pertain to. Like you saying brownish. It's not brown, but it's close. You fake, man. What says a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod? Okay? But it don't belong to them Israelis, and it don't belong to them Palestinians, man, them Arabs, Ishmael. It belongs to us. Once again, they shall dwell in Judah itself, along with the other tribes. We all going back to our inheritance in the land of Israel when the Lord comes back. So we're taking up, our land is taken up in the lips of talkers, man. Mm-hmm. You scoff in the land, man. Having gay parades, kosher and pig. When it tells you in Job who can make a clean thing out of an unclean, man.
And then you got America finna build a U.S. embassy.
Yeah, the embassy. Yep.
In Jerusalem. Let you know there's some same Greeks and Romans that was what they had put Zeus in the temple.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, man.
Same spirit coming
back, man. Verse 4. Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord power.
Yeah. You got Netanyahu and these other damn rats. Which he doesn't want to leave office either. No. Like he wants to be the guy. Basically wants to be a dictator, but he's trying to compare himself to ancient kings in Israel, man. He's a damn devil. But they speaking about building a third temple. And so-called, got the little model for it. Yeah. Hey man, you devils ain't shit, man.
Yeah, like that bullshit we seen in that museum in Memphis.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Talking about throne of Elijah and all this whole madness, man. Like Israel, the history of Israel only go back to 1948.
That's what they believe.
Yeah,
and and a lot of brothers, they watch Jason A on YouTube, which he makes pretty good videos. But one of his last videos he made, he was speaking about them damn gutter rats, man. And you had this fucking Edomite, and he was making good points, but he's still an Edomite, still the devil. He's still gonna lie to you. He's gonna say how the nation of Israel is an anomaly. Now, if you listen to him and you think about what he's saying in the sense of the real people of Israel, he's right. But he's talking about them damn gutter rats. Saying how out of everything that happened to them, they actually got brought back to the land. They got their language back. Showing you the promise of God isn't a lie. You know, this is some bullshit. Lord, what I could put up, some of what he said, man. But expound upon the point that really is talking about us. We're the anomaly because we're the ones that really lost our heritage. That's not them in the scriptures. That's Amalek. That's Esau, man. Okay? Identity thieves. Go ahead up.
And said, thus said the Lord, power to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys and the desolate wastes and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and a derision to the residue of the heathen that are round about.
Which is happening right now. Real time. Go ahead.
Therefore, thus said the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea.
Showing you who mainly over there. Come on, you can't make this up. This happening right now, man.
Come on, man.
Right fucking now, man. You read the part again?
And it says, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea.
Yeah, because you got a mixed multitude of nations over there. Ishmael, Moab, Cush, Elam, and other nations too. Other Hamitic nations. All right, but it's mainly you gutter rats, man. It's mainly the chief house of Satan. It's mainly Amalek over there, man. Which is Idumea. Go ahead.
Which have appointed my land into their possession.
Yeah, you did that. That wasn't a fulfillment of prophecy. Now it's prophecy, but it's this through the left hand.
Yeah, it's this one.
It's this one right here. Now you weren't supposed to do that. Now, it was prophecy, but that's not the fulfillment of Isaiah chapter 2, Micah chapter 4. The people going back to the land. Jeremiah 16:14, 23 and 7. Okay? We're going to be the fulfillment. And that hasn't happened yet, but it's about to happen. That's why you're seeing all these, when you want to speak about an anomaly. That's why you see all these so-called UFO sightings. All these different chariots. Got a chariot splitting up into 6 parts. Man, the Lord's showing out with them angels, man. Why? Because we about to go home. We about to go home. And the Lord himself going to take us there. All right? Go ahead out.
And it says, I have spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land in their possession with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey.
Yeah, just to pollute it, man.
Yep. And
to take advantage of it.
Yep.
Because see, Esau wants the birthright and the blessing that he's never going to get back. They really never belonged to him anyway, man. Just like Elder Pastor Hart said years ago, it was a God game. I think the Most High, he can do what he want to do. You have the illusion of free will. You don't have free will. He set you up just to make you think you was going to get that birthright and make you think you was going to get the blessing just to not get it. Because he could do that. And then the whole time you were made out to be the wicked in the first place. Just to fulfill this right here. And get taken out of power. The Lord can do that if he wants to. He can do that. Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
God forbid.
Yeah, Most High forbid. He can do what he want to do. That's right. His ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are above, man. So yeah, you can't figure it out, but that's the Lord, man. And you got to take that up with the Lord. But you're not going to take it up with him. As a matter of fact, when he comes back, you're going to resist him. You're going to fight him because of this. Because he didn't choose you. Okay? Go ahead out.
And it says, verse 6, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus said the Lord power, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Therefore,
and it tells you in the law, it's in Deuteronomy, that the land of Israel is the land that Yahweh our power careth for. This is the only land he care about. And he said his eyes are on the land from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So you can only imagine the anger, man, when he's seeing all this bullshit happening in that land, man. You think Esau ain't about to pay for that? Go ahead out.
Verse 7. Therefore, thus said the Lord, Yahawashi Mashah power. I have lifted up my hand. Surely the heathen that are round about you, they shall bear their shame. But ye, O mountains of Israel.
Yeah, because they're going to be destroyed out that land, man.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they go into slavery. Okay? And they going to do a lot of work.
Yep.
Okay?
And they talking about, you always hear about this 2-state resolution to Jerusalem. You know, going to split half Jerusalem for Amalek and the other half for the Palestinians, man. Nah, the Lord got a plan. All right? And there's going to be a demolition. All right, and then his elect gonna come out of those chariots and inhabit their land, and you gonna be the hands and feet to build it up, man.
Yep. They gonna say, well, you own this part of Syria and all that, man. That shit don't got nothing to do with you, man. It's a fucking liar, man.
The Golden Heights, you hear about all that. Hey, the Lord, Yahawashi finna come back and settle all disputes, man.
That's right.
You know, at the end of the day, man.
Yeah. Hey, you had Gad. This was Gad in Canada, and I wish I could find the paper, man. I got it around here somewhere, but I got a lot of books, so it's hard to find it. But it's a book I got when I was in Chicago. But it was these different Eskimo proverbs, you know. And these Eskimos, they're Gad, they're the tribe of Gad, and it was a particular Eskimo proverb by this one Eskimo woman, you know. It may not have been a woman. It may have been a man that wrote it. But, you know, it was a lot of proverbs. But the one proverb, it said, into the spirit world will go I, where no humans dwell. Set matters right will I. Set matters right will I. Well, that's what the Lord did, man. That's what Yahawashi did. He went to the spirit world. He's in the heavens right now on the right hand of the Father. And it says, well, you know, going back to that proverb, it said no humans dwell there. Because all the spirits there, they're like unto angels, you know? So you're not in human form in the heavens. But then it said, set matters right will I, set matters right will I. Because the Lord, he's about to come back. Like the brother said, he about to settle all disputes, man. There ain't going to be no arguing as to what's the truth and, oh, this is my opinion and I think this, man. All that shit going to be out the door, man. Is this what it is and that's it. And if you don't like it, you're going to die. Dealing with you nations, hey, say those are our enemies. Let's say those that will not serve us, they're gonna perish. I'm thinking about 2 scriptures. You got Luke,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But in Isaiah 60, man, you know, the nation and kingdom that will not serve these shall perish.
Yep.
You know, so it ain't no disputing, man. It's just the truth. You know, this is a righteous dictatorship that's coming, man. Okay, go ahead out.
Verse 8, Ezekiel 36 and 8. It said, but ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people of Israel.
So you know what? This is all spiritual. That land is going to recognize that the real people is there, and it's going to bring forth abundantly. Mm-hmm. It's going to grow just for us. Because everything is spiritual. You know, you got these new age people, they want to speak about energy and frequency and vibration. Well, yeah, you have that. But we're speaking about it on the right-hand side. See, everybody see y'all into this new age shit when really a lot of that stuff go back to the spiritual demon Satan, man. Most of it does. They'll give you a few good parts, but really most of that stuff go back to ancient Babylon. Okay? But that land is going to recognize the spirit of the people that's there. Like this is the Lord's people. Let me grow these trees. Let me grow all this fruit. Let me bring forth fruit like the time of Adam. Let me make an apple the size of a basketball. Like you're gonna be having it's gonna be far out, man. It's gonna be far out. You know? Go ahead out.
And it says, and yield your fruit to my people Israel, for they are at hand to come.
Which is what? The salvation. You can't make this up, man. You can't make it up. The Lord making his second coming, him coming back and bring us back to that land, man. Go ahead.
For behold, I am for you, and I will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown, and I will multiply men upon you.
Come on, sex gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, all right? It's gonna be there. Get over it.
And then how all Israel gonna be saved without sex, man? Explain it. You know, because all Israel not gonna make it on this side. So how are those Israelites, all right, going to be saved, man? Unless the Lord was lying. You know. So, sex in the kingdom, us being fruitful and multiplying, that's gonna happen, man.
That's a commandment too.
Yeah, it's a commandment.
If we're gonna have the laws on our inward parts, are we not gonna keep that law? It's a commandment to be fruitful and multiply, which is also the purpose of us having multiple women, many wives, to be fruitful and multiply. You can only multiply so much with one woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And you're gonna wear her out, man.
Yep.
You're gonna wear her the hell out. She needs a break.
And she gonna have one child
at a time.
One child a year.
You know what I'm saying? And unless you get like triplets or twins, yeah. You know, but that's not always the case.
Yeah.
And you had that one chick back in the day, an octo mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But see, that's rare.
Yeah.
And not to say that we can't do that in the kingdom. The Lord gonna be doing stuff like that. But in general, you can only do so much, because it says that in Second Esdras, she's gonna bring forth one at a time.
Yeah.
You know,
trying to hurry up the judgment.
Yeah, the judgment. Like, can everybody be born at one time? You know, to speed this thing up sooner.
Yeah.
Hey man, our forefathers, they've been hastening the time, man, before the end, man.
Yeah.
You know, but going back to brother's point, you know what he's reading in Ezekiel, the Lord is gonna multiply men upon our land, and it's gonna be more land. You know, hey, this is far out, man. The Lord about to do some stuff like the Apostle Paul said years ago. You ain't never know nothing about. You know, you don't never know nothing about this. All right, we gonna see some great things, brothers. You know, if we just wait, man. You know, go ahead.
It says, and I will multiply men upon you, and all the house of and like all the house of Israel, even all of it, and the city.
Wait, what you say?
All Israel.
All Israel shall be saved, man.
It said, and the city shall be inhabited, and the waste shall be builded, and I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit.
Yeah, cause see, hey man, Jay, man, stop living in the damn fantasy world, man. You know, yeah, we know we've been in America too long, but you gotta have faith. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been here a long time, but have faith, man. The kingdom, it ain't gonna be like, you know, them certain those certain mythological movies. You just have buildings just coming out the ground.
Yeah.
You know,
come on, man.
Or you got flying cities just fall from the sky.
Yeah.
No, our kingdom gonna be built the same way theirs is built. Labor, yeah, hard work, man, from the ground up. You know, men's hands. You know, that's how it's gonna be built, by slaves. All the greatest civilizations were built by slaves. Well, the kingdom of heaven got to be different? No, man. Hey, the Lord far out, man. You know, go ahead.
It says, and they shall increase and bring fruit, and I will settle you after your old estates, and will do better unto you than at your beginnings, and ye shall know that I am the Lord.
Man.
He gonna do better than the beginning, man. And you read back during the time of Solomon, the Lord said he gonna increase more than that, man.
Yep.
Solomon was able to sacrifice 125,000 sheep in one day, man. You know, when the temple was finished, man. You know, so if he can sacrifice 125,000 sheep, you know, how many sheep does Solomon have, man? You know, because he said he's gonna multiply man and beast, because you're gonna have to, that's how you're gonna have that abundance to feed all your children, man, because you're gonna have millions of livestock, man. Millions, man. All right, so you're gonna have to have millions of slaves, man. You see,
that's this all goes back. This proves that the earth gotta be bigger too. You know, but yeah, abundance of everything, like you said, cattle, slaves, you know, offspring, everything. Hey, and that one song, she a nigga. But you know, and sometimes you listen to that nigga shit, man, even though it's just entertainment. We don't take it serious. But sometimes you listen to it. But that one old song by Manny Fresh, you know, everything real big, man. House real big, crib real big, everything real big. But guess what? That's how the kingdom gonna be, man. Cause you, Jace, y'all think y'all stunned and shining right now. That ain't shit. We still in slavery. Imagine when we get in our kingdom, man. Because it says he that is honorable in poverty, how much more in riches, man? When we actually in our seat, and like Elder Pastor Gabar mentioned, the kingdom of Yahawashi is by default the kingdom of the Israelites. And you can only imagine for the elect, the men that are joint heirs with them, the government. All right? Y'all gonna have it going on, man. Okay? And no man gonna take this joy from you, man. All right? Just wait, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it fucking sucks waiting, man. You think we like waiting? You know? That goes into suffering, man. But it's gonna be worth the wait.
Sure.
When we finally get there, it's gonna be more than worth it, man. It say the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with that glory, man. Our light affliction but for a moment, you know. Now we quote it, but hey, you gotta believe it, man. Mm-hmm. You gotta believe it. Our time is a vapor or a shadow, man. You know, hey, a lot of us under 50, man. You know, we ain't lived 50 years old. We ain't even been on the earth an hour to the Most High. You know, you just been here like a few minutes. You've been here like half an hour or something, man. You know, we ain't been here long at all right? So just wait, man. What's a few years to eternity? It ain't nothing. All right, go ahead out.
I got the definition of destruction. Then we can end it, bro.
Con.
Now this is definition of destruction on Google. It said the action or process of causing so much damage to something that it no longer exists or cannot be repaired.
Yep, that's why it says you're gonna be not. All right, when you reading Obadiah, you know what I'm saying, and also in Jeremiah too. You know, you just not. You know, it's your place, your dwelling place, and your kingdom is completely gone, man. Erased. All right, just like our kingdom was erased.
Yep.
You got it, bro.
All right. This is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Because you've been demolished. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's what happened. And when I say that, I'm speaking about the future. It's about to happen. Okay? But in the spirit, it happened anyway because it's written. But we about to see it, man. You're going to see those prophecies come to action.
Yep.
All right? The Lord about to press play on this thing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got your closing statements?
Hey, just, haste for the kingdom, man. Because, don't have a apartment mentality when it comes to the kingdom, man. The Lord finna make some big moves in the earth, man. And we've been in America so long, all we know is what we seen, man. Now, if you enjoy, going to a beach in Florida, California, or Virginia, where you at, wait till you see how the Lord finna do that Mediterranean coast, man. You see? Right now, this place is suffering, man. You see, Esau pushed his little shit, them cities we just named. But wait till you see how the Lord gonna beautify Israel, man.
We ain't seen paradise, brothers.
Nah.
Jake think they doing something. You in California, you just looking at palm trees all day. Man, you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen real crystal blue water.
Nah.
Once again, Jake love the women. The woman thing, that's never gonna get old.
Yeah.
You ain't seen how a real woman's supposed to look. Yeah. Just looks alone. But then going into the qualities she's supposed to have and treat you, you ain't got real treatment from a woman. You be like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be treated like this? Mm-hmm. God damn, like I was tolerating this shit the whole time. I ain't know this is what it really meant to be a king, so we gonna get all that, man. And this is the package deal. The package deal dealing with the kingdom of heaven, man. So that's the point, brothers. It's more than we can speak on. Yeah. But hey, the scriptures speak, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor to our apostles, the elders, great millstone, still rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Hey, man, you brothers keep pushing. We almost up out of here. Hey, stay strong, man, because a lot of Jakes, they being sifted. And they falling out, man. Stay strong, brother. Stay prayed up. All right? Shalom.
Shalom.